Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Your Name, and I'm all about helping you take control of your finances and build a life you love. Today, we're tackling a topic that can feel super intimidating, but is absolutely life-changing: budgeting. Specifically, we're creating a simple, step-by-step guide to get you started with budgeting in 2025. If you've ever felt like your money just disappears each month, or you have big financial goals, but no idea how to reach them, you are in the right place. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear, actionable plan to become the boss of your own money. So grab a notebook or open up a spreadsheet, and let's get started. First things first, let's bust a myth. Budgeting isn't about restricting yourself or never having fun again. Not at all. Think of it as a roadmap. It's a tool that gives you permission to spend money on the things you truly value while ensuring your future self is taken care of. It's about empowerment, not punishment. The goal is to tell your money where to go, instead of wondering where it went. This mindset shift is crucial. When you see your budget as a plan for freedom, freedom from debt, freedom to travel, freedom to invest, it becomes exciting, not a chore. So, are you ready to build your roadmap to financial freedom? Let's dive into step one. Step one is all about understanding where your money is actually going. You can't make a plan for the future without knowing your starting point. So, for the next 30 days, I want you to track every single penny you spend. Yes, every single one. That morning coffee, the subscription you forgot about, that impulse buy online, everything. You can use a simple notebook, a notes app on your phone, or a dedicated budgeting app like Mint, YNAB, or a dozen others. The tool doesn't matter as much as the habit. This step might feel tedious, but trust me, it's the most eye-opening part of the entire process. You'll likely be surprised, maybe even a little shocked by your spending habits. But don't judge yourself. This is just data collection. We're being financial scientists, observing our habits without criticism. At the same time you're tracking your spending, you need to calculate your total monthly income. This is step two. For most people with a regular salary, this is straightforward. Just look at your pay stub for your net pay, which is the amount that actually hits your bank account after taxes and other deductions. If you have a variable income because you're a freelancer, work on commission, or have a side hustle, things are a little different. In that case, look back at the last 3 to 6 months of your income and calculate a monthly average. It's always better to be conservative and budget based on a lower end estimate. This way, any extra money you make is a bonus, rather than finding yourself short if you have a slow month. So, take a moment now. What's your total take-home pay each month? Write that number down at the top of your page. This is the total amount you have to work with. All right, you've tracked your spending and you know your income. Now for step three, categorizing your expenses and separating needs from wants. Go through your spending list from the past month and start grouping similar items together. Common categories include housing, rent or mortgage, utilities, electricity, water, internet, groceries, transportation, gas, public transit, insurance, and debt payments. These are generally your needs, the essential costs to live. Then, create categories for your wants. This includes things like dining out, entertainment, shopping for clothes, subscriptions to streaming services, and hobbies. This step helps you see exactly where your money is flowing. You might discover you're spending more on takeout than on groceries, or that multiple small subscriptions are adding up to a significant amount. This isn't about feeling guilty, it's about gaining clarity. This clarity is your superpower. It allows you to make conscious decisions about whether your spending truly aligns with your values and goals. Now that you have your categories, it's time for the fun part: creating your actual budget. This is step 4, and we're going to talk about a popular and beginner-friendly method: the 50-30-20 rule. It's a great starting point. The idea is to allocate 50% of your after-tax income to your needs, 30% to your wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. Using the income number you wrote down earlier, calculate what these percentages are for you. For example, if your monthly take-home pay is $3,000, you'd aim to spend no more than $1,500 on needs, you'd have $900 for wants, and you'd put $600 towards savings or paying down debt. Remember, this is a guideline, not a strict rule. If your housing costs are high, your needs category might be closer to 60%. That's okay. The point is to have a framework that forces you to prioritize savings and be mindful of your discretionary spending. Step 5 is where the rubber meets the road. You need to review your budget and make adjustments. Compare your ideal 50-30-20 budget with what you actually spent last month. Are there big differences? This is where you start making choices. If your wants category was way over 30%, look for areas to cut back. Maybe that means canceling a subscription you don't use, packing your lunch a few more times a week, or finding free entertainment options. If your needs are taking up too much of your income, it might signal the need for a bigger life change down the road, like finding a cheaper place to live, or looking for ways to increase your income. The key here is to be realistic. Don't try to cut your spending to zero overnight. Make small, sustainable changes. The best budget is the one you can actually stick to. Your first draft won't be perfect, and that is completely fine. Once you have a budget you feel good about, step 6 is to put it into action and automate your finances. This is the secret to making your budget work without constantly thinking about it. The most important thing to automate is your savings. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings account for the day you get paid. Pay yourself first. This ensures that your savings goal is met before you have a chance to spend the money. Many banks also allow you to set up automatic bill payments for your recurring expenses like your rent, car payment, and utilities. By automating your savings and essential bills, you know your priorities are covered. The money left in your checking account is then yours to spend on your variable expenses and wants, guilt-free, because you know all the important stuff has already been taken care of. Step 7 is arguably the most important of all. Review and adjust your budget regularly. Your life isn't static, and your budget shouldn't be either. I recommend sitting down for 15 to 20 minutes, at least once a month, to check in. Did you stick to your plan? What went well? Where did you overspend? Don't see overspending as a failure. See it as a learning opportunity. Maybe you need to allocate more money to a certain category. Perhaps an unexpected expense came up, highlighting the need for an emergency fund. Your income might increase, or your goals might change. Your budget is a living document that should evolve with you. This regular check-in keeps you engaged with your finances and allows you to be agile, making small course corrections along the way to stay on track toward your big financial goals. So, to recap, our 7 simple steps to creating your first budget are: 1. Track your spending. 2. Calculate your total income. 3. Categorize your expenses into needs and wants. 4. Create your budget using a framework like the 50-30-20 rule. 5. Review and make realistic cuts. 6. Automate your savings and bill payments. And 7. Review and adjust your budget every single month. Following these steps will take you from feeling stressed and confused about money to feeling confident and in control. It's a journey, not a destination. And the most important thing is to just get started. You've got this. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope this step-by-step guide has made budgeting feel much more approachable for you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. And if you want more content on personal finance, saving, and building wealth, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss a thing. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What's your biggest budgeting challenge? Or do you have a favorite budgeting tip to share? Let's help each other out. Thanks again for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.